Maybe starting out. Really?
Oh, there we go. What was the... Oh, 2-2-2...
Yeah, we can't see
three? I assume that looked like a 3.
I believe that's 2-2-2-3. So, I mean, regardless, we're going to have... And we see there Shuriken of Light. Usually it's going to be the normal set.
Yeah.
Stuff like Blade Dash, I mean, it's interesting because a lot of Swordfighter's specials... It used to be pretty set in stone what you were picking. That's not very good.
That's an auspicious start, we'll say.
Auspicious? You are putting the words out there.
I gotta get that word a day in, bro.
Nah, you're right. I mean, so this is kind of the thing about Swordfighter is that no matter what you put together in terms of in terms of specials, you're always gonna have a little bit of an underwhelming recovery.
Yeah.
That's kind of the problem. As we see that, we have the 2 different charges. So that one was different.
Yeah. That's the down B one, isn't it?
Yes. It's the one where you actually, like, you just press it. There's no charge. Both of them can be useful. The problem is that, you know, you're basically showing your hand very early of, you know, I'm just going to run at you, like, horizontally and do a dive kick sometimes.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, you know, insofar it isn't working out amazingly for PRISM.
I think the idea is just to win neutral with Shuriken of Light. And I like the idea of the charge to try and get confirms off of it.
Yeah.
I do like Shuriken of Light. I think Shuriken of Light's such a fun projectile.
Oh, it is.
In general.
I mean, it's interesting because Shuriken used to not be like, you know, back in the day, you know.
Everyone was on their spin to win.
They're on the chakram grind.
Oh, that's true. That too, actually.
Yeah, both of these were like just things you would pick with the Swordfighter a lot. Shuriken of Light has really come around though. I think most people run Shuriken now. Which, I mean, if you want my opinion, I think it's much better. Absolutely, yeah. Especially in current meta.
No, that tornado shit fell off giga hard.
No, turns out if you DI out, not much happens. Nothing ever happens.
It turns out if you DI, it makes combos not as good anymore.
Yeah. But I mean, we're gonna see it here though. Obviously, with the problem that we have now without tornado, kind of struggling to kill.
Try and find kill combos. You just have to hit a raw kill move, which I guess if you can hit it, you got it. Yeah. But
I mean, on-kill killing is always nice, but that was like a mix basically.
Yeah.
That was the drifting Shuriken into it. We're gonna have to do that 2 more times. We're gonna come back from this pretty big deficit. I mean,
it's looking really bad. I mean, that SD operate really didn't help things. No, and then Commanders just used that to keep in control of the game the whole time.
That song actually was really rough. I don't know why that was kind of raw.
That was
raw. I mean, right.
All right,
yeah,
damn.
That's adaptation to the. Yeah,
you can't just keep side being back to ledge like that for free.
Yeah, I mean, especially one thing I will say about Command, I think Command as a player has actually strong adaptation.
Yeah.
This is something I think I think it's usually assumed that a lot of like people who've played a lot of Wi-Fi, like, oh, they know what they're doing because they played Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
The truth is, I think Wi-Fi just gives you good adaptation because you just learn to play to how people play.
Yeah, you're only getting the one chance to play this guy before they run screaming and crying.
They become like a Street Fighter player or something.
Yeah. So you've got to figure out it over the course of one game.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I say, I've played Command before. I've seen Command play against other people and, you know, not edgeguard them for 2 games and go down 2-0, and then spend the next 3 games, you know, edgeguard with counter,
living
edgeguard
off
with
stage,
back
yeah.
Just get these backstage interactions over and over until we just win by some massive amount. And it's, you know, I think that's what we saw there. A count. I think PRISM's gonna try and put together a slower neutral here.
Yeah.
Oh no. Pair. Just even. Okay, we have this one.
Okay, yeah.
Never mind.
Wow.
Yep.
By a hair's breadth. That was really important. That's the kind of thing that you're going to remember the rest of the game regardless.
Yeah, that's the type of thing. I mean, especially as well, that's the first time you've done that up B.
Yeah.
I don't think he's...
I was about to say, I was curious what he had.
I've seen PRISM play before, so I know he runs that one.
Yeah.
I know he runs that one.
I know it's 2-2-3, but I don't know which one's assigned to which.
Yeah. I don't know exactly myself. Not for MSF anyway. We're not dead here.
No. Thankfully.
That's the one upside of that should be genuinely, is that obviously it's angleable to any angle.
Yeah.
So it's not the worst thing ever. It's just the distance it goes is so mediocre.
It's fine. Like you know, you'll get the random stray Shuriken of Light hits in neutral, but you can't get anything off of it because of, you know, bad mobility and all that.
Yeah.
And so Gren just gets to for free run in, grab you, and start their 30% combo.
Yeah, and then just hit you for the next 30%.
Yeah.
Ooh. I really like that confirm with the down tilt there. I don't know if you saw, Command had a little walk up to begin with. Oh my god, mate. Command is doing an amazing job as well with using Gren's actual mobility, like just the movement options around. Because MSF is not what I would call the fastest character, certainly.
No, it's in fact what I would call a slow character.
Nah, because he's got burst options.
Yeah.
Is what I think. Like, yeah, that's a legit burst option that a lot of characters just don't have. But I mean,
it does at 170. I don't care if I'm getting hit by that at this point. It's not killing me.
Yeah, I'll just take it.
I'll just take it. Do I care?
And I mean, Command's doing a really good job with just getting those little dashbacks that he needs to actually just whiff punish like pretty much anything, any landing, like we're just not dying. Yeah, we don't care about your burst option if it's never going to lead. Like you can't combo off of it, you can't kill me off of it. Oh, I love when Command does that though. The jump from ledge to up B backwards to push them away and then go back, so that you can't ledge trap me.
Get off ledge for free, yeah. No, I do like that option.
That's the I want ledge now. But yeah, I mean, you know. I think with me, Swordfighter especially, MSF really struggles to get off ledge if you're not using one of these burst options, and when you do, this type of thing's going to start happening.
I mean, you mentioned it before, but...
It's going to happen here.
Oh, right, sure, whatever, dude.
Unfortunate.
Grand is doing such an incredible job of, like, waiting at the exact ranges to bait out something and whiff punishing it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just...
And they're getting every whiff punish, which is the most important part.
Absolutely.
And then capitalizing on every opportunity they can see.
I mean, this is the MSF problem. It's getting whiff punish is kind of rough. Your buttons are massive. You're relying a lot on Shuriken. Well, the problem is Shuriken. I mean, Ren's got his own Shuriken. It's a little liquid. It's a little, you know.
It's liquidity.
It's liquidity. It is. They call him the drink. Let's be clear. Greninja is not Greninja. He is the drink, and he's gonna throw water Shuriken at any Shuriken of light.
Yeah.
They're just gonna like interact. It doesn't have to be like, look, we just went past it. So we just back at it.
Don't care.
We literally do not care. It's not that big of an issue, especially if we're not killing. I just, you know, we haven't really.
Yeah, we can't kill. We're not even getting that much damage, so you're forced in the position of constantly having to approach the Gren anyway. And it's like, as an approaching tool, at the very least in this match, in these last few games, Shuriken of Light has not exactly been successful.
Yeah, I mean, especially with, I mean, you know, considering we have the 2 dashes as our specials, it really looks like our focus is going to be, you know, the tech chasing. We just haven't really found them.
Yeah.
Command in particular doesn't really drop techs very often, frankly. That's that online player grind, sir.
Absolutely.
You've got to be teching those online, or you die instantly.
It's over for you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's even more than that. It's whenever PRISM has managed, you know, use their burst options, take their space, push Command to the corner. Every time it's managing to weave around, find their way back to neutral, back to the stage, and then we're in the song and dance again. We
just go back to neutral. Yeah. It's great. We're swinging out the water shurikens. You know, this back egg is doing. Ooh, it's gonna be a big punish.
That's all right.
Small punish, good enough, good enough. I mean, you know, especially with the amount of damage that we're dealing here in PRISM.
Yeah.
It's just like, we ideally the goal is we want to keep Greninja in disadvantage for a very long time, but these counters are coming out and we're kind of getting, honestly, a little too...
Right,
we're feeling it.
We're getting a little too much dip on our chip.
We're trying to gap out here. We're not trying to win, we're trying to differentiate.
We want our clip. We want our highlight reel from this tournament to go crazy.
Yeah, this Twitter clip going to go and sit down. Real ones know about the Command's Twitter clips. Are we just dead? Okay. Question mark?
I think we expected to die there and weren't ready to actually survive.
Yeah, I guess we just didn't see it. It is what it is, regardless.
Okay, sure.
We expected to live there and then we died. It was really an opposite situation when you break it down.
This is true meeting of the minds.
A real meeting of the minds. We're really putting 2 and 2 together here.
I think, you know, Loki, I think PRISM's not playing enough to the... All right, he's up 2 games. He's going to do stupid shit and kill himself eventually.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem, though. Then you have to win the next game.
Yeah.
You don't want game after that and game after that. It's like...
I mean, take it one step at a time.
I don't think Greninja, you know, playing defensively, because I wouldn't really say Command is playing defensively.
Absolutely not
aggressively.
at all.
I don't know if...
Oh, my God. I think he's getting that highlight reel.
No, he's getting the reel. He wants the highlight reel. This is a problem. We're just really struggling getting around these, you know, even just up smashes, like these little tech chases from Command here really coming together.
He's just, he's just finding every hit he wants.
There we go.
And then
just couldn't get out of disadvantage, like we say.
A very clean 3-0 from Command.
Very clean.